Aloha. My name is Dawn Reed, and I'm the founder of Aloha to Aging. And today is National Giving Day. And this year we decided, instead of making this day about a fundraising effort for us, that we take this opportunity to say mahalo to two very big entities that have made it possible for Aloha to Aging to last the 11 years that we have. We are incredibly grateful for the in-kind space and support that Mount Bethel United Methodist Church and Burnt Hickory Baptist Church have provided us to serve our shared community. Over the 11 years, we actually have served 5 counties. And interestingly enough, when people think of Aloha to Aging, obviously they think of old people. And yet our programming actually reaches from preschool age all the way to date to 102. We actually, in 2019, served over 3,000 people, and it would not be possible if it weren't for, yes, Mount Bethel United Methodist Church and Burnt Hickory and the many wonderful volunteers in our community. We thought we'd put this video together to say our sincerest mahalo. We are so incredibly grateful for your support, and this is to celebrate you.
We've enjoyed attending the Healthy Brain Game Days. We did the yoga classes. Mama attends the Aloha Day Club. We did the Balance series, and that's how we got started coming to the Aloha program. So we hadn't really gotten a lot from all of them.
So Tom and Randy.
Okay, so Tom and I have been volunteering at Aloha for over 11 years. Initially, we got to Aloha through Mount Bethel, a program that they had called the You Are in Church, finding our talents and where we could serve. And so I started as a kindergarten teacher, so I felt like I'd be really good. My temperament matched what I felt was needed for the other end of the rainbow. And I watched Tom at his mother's assisted living place interacting with all the people there and knew he would be perfect. So Tom actually sort of acts as the unofficial MC of the day club program every Monday and Wednesday. And let's see, with his this day in history and all of his trivia and his corny jokes. I dare say that probably he is one of the main reasons why people all the participants love coming to Aloha. So.
And Randy brings her teaching skills to Aloha from when she was a kindergarten teacher. And she does the arts and crafts. She's done the bulletin board. She's done decorations during special seasonal decorations she's put up. She's also stepped in and volunteered to do exercise as a fill-in. She considers herself cooking. And she cooks for the sugar babies when they share desserts, which everybody looks forward to, especially because we usually get about 3 desserts. She considers herself kind of a Jill of all trades, is that the right term, and fills in whenever needed. She would like to thank Mount Bethel for providing the facility for us to do that. It's much appreciated by all of the participants, the caregivers, and especially us volunteers. So, aloha.
Mahalo.
Mahalo. Thank you very much.
Dove?
Wait, Jesse. Oh, wait.
I started coming to Aloha for Parkinson's support group, or else the Parkinson's exercise first. I don't remember which. It was probably 4 or 5 years ago. And since then, I've attended the educational classes, which were great for me. The yoga, everything I've attended has been great. And then as time went on, my husband started coming to the Aloha Day Club, which was fabulous for him. I'm still coming to the support groups and hope to get to some of the exercise places sometime soon. So Aloha was everywhere in our lives, and I hope it continues. Thank you so much for having it.
Lynn and Alan?
We've been involved with Aloha, I guess, 5 or 6 years. It's been so long. Alan's come to the day club, and I've gone to support groups and some of the education groups. And it's been a godsend for both of us. I've learned so much about being a better caregiver, and we've attended activities at both churches and thank them so much for their gracious giving of their space and their time. And again, hope we can all get together soon. Thank you.
Ann and Nolan?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is tremendous opportunity to say thank you, not only to Burnt Hickory, but to Dawn and Jerry and all that they do. I remember when I first started in the support group, I tread very lightly. I didn't think it was going to work. I didn't think my husband would leave me, but it worked out well. And I appreciate the support and all that I've learned. I appreciate the stimulation of the day club, interaction with other people, and knowing that we are not alone in this, that other people are on this journey also. And that's comforting to know. Thank you for all you do.
Grady?
Yes. Hey, quit cackling, okay?
We appreciate everything that Burnt Hickory has provided for Aloha, the space and the areas where we can talk and have our support group. Without it, we've only been going for maybe 2 years, 2.5 years, and it's really been a godsend for you and for Jerry. We really appreciate everything that everyone does. Thank you.
Miss Joni?
I've been volunteering at Aloha to Aging for about 2.5 years now, mainly the day club, as well as some simulations and other things. But it just has brought me so much joy and laughter into my life. I just love being with all these wonderful people and the volunteers and Don and Jerry. I can only say thank you.
Sib and Linda?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for helping my grandma. Yes, I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. You've helped our entire family tremendously. All of those who I know and all the people behind the scenes who we don't even know, all of your programs are just not only for our family, for our great community. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is a great program.
Miss Sheila?
Well, all I can say is thank you very much. It's been very entertaining, and it has kept me out of trouble on a Wednesday. But I've enjoyed it very much. Good luck to you all. Thank you.
Miss Sandy Haas?
I would like to say thank you to Mount Bethel for providing this space and helping me to know about Aloha, which I started with Dawn way back at the beginning when she was coming to my mother's assisted living, and benefited so much from all the support groups and navigating a task I wasn't quite up to at the time, but I learned to grow into. So now I love coming to Day Club, and I've enjoyed meeting all the volunteers, many of whom I had seen at Mount Bethel Church, but I've gotten to know them a little bit more personally now as volunteers. So it's been a great experience. I've been in the yoga classes and a lot of the workshops, and I just can't say enough how joyful it is to see each of these faces when we get there. And we will get back, hopefully on Wednesdays. So I miss you guys. Thanks.
Bruce and Valerie?
Just want to say mahalo to Mount Bethel and to Don and Jerry, because in 2013, Bruce was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. And if it hadn't been for the Parkinson's support group, I just don't know what we would have done. So we're so grateful to the wealth of information, the wealth of knowledge and resources that Aloha has brought. Yeah, the whole organization has brought to our lives and to the community. We're very fortunate. We thank Mount Bethel for helping Aloha to provide that. Thanks.
Thank you.
Mahalo.
Miss Avis?
Well, I've been a volunteer at Aloha for probably 4+ years, and I was looking for something after retirement to do. So I started there, and it's given me the opportunity just to do a lot of things to give back. I volunteer on the admin side. I come to day club and provide lunch for the participants. I have also been a participant in many of the programs, the aging simulations, some of the exercise activities, for CPR classes, for healthy brain games. So it's been just a joy to be able to give back and to participate. So thank you so much for providing the space and supporting Aloha.
Ron? Hey, Ron, do you want to say anything?
No.
You just want to wave hi? Can you show us your heart? It's a big heart. He's got a big heart, Ron. And we're grateful that you're part of it. Mr. Barta.
I'm a somewhat recent retiree and was looking for some way to continue to contribute, and found Aloha about a year or so ago. And it's a group of wonderful people in terms of certainly the volunteers. And also, I think it's such a wonderful thing that in a part of our county, which is so focused on youth, and families and early education and all that there's still a focus on the seniors, who can often be overlooked and underestimated in terms of what their ability to contribute to all of us. So I think it's a wonderful thing that these programs exist, and I'm happy to be part of them.
Walter?
Sign up and say thank you.
I've been there. The mountain.
He's eating grapes.
But black April.
But we just want to say thank you to the supporters of the program. Mr. Walter participates in the stimulation programming, the brain games, which is very fun, and the Aloha. Okay. The Aloha Day Club.
I don't know if you see this on the camera, but Sandra and I were dating on this right here, I guess about 1962. And Sandra was in the pharmacy school. And I was lucky enough to get her.
Oh, listen, okay. Can you see me now? Anyway, Walter it has made a world of difference in his life, being able to come to the day club and talk with you all, and you all listen to his story. So thank you very, very much.
Lisa?
So I've been working as a volunteer at the Aloha Day Club now for about a year and a half. Love it. Fabulous community. But I first learned about Aloha about 4 years ago when my mom was a client, a participant at the day club, and she loved it. She had dementia. It was just a really enriching program, and she loved the snack and yak, and the exercise was really important to her. But anyway, that's how I learned about Aloha. And then actually I participated in one of Dawn's support groups for caretakers back in the day, and that was invaluable. So I can appreciate Aloha both as, you know, a family member and the respite that it provided and the support that it gave to our family at the time, which is invaluable, as well as a volunteer now. I love my Wednesdays, and I love the participants and the community that's there. And actually, just a little plug for my husband who can't be here today, but his name's Tim Porterfield, and he's a musician. And so we roped him into playing every couple of months. He comes in and does a session or two for the participants. So we're huge fans and really appreciate all that Mount Bethel has done for the program at East Cobb. So thank you.
And Joyce?
You like what's one of the things you like the best? Oh, I just love it all. Did you hear her? Yes, we want to say thank you, and the programs are wonderful, but what really means the most to both of us is the personal touch, Don, that you, Jerry, and all your volunteers add to the program from the beginning. When we pull up and the volunteer opens the door, it's usually Tom or Bill or Jerry, but they just make Mother feel like she's the most special person that has arrived that morning. And of course, that makes me feel good. And I want to say a thank you also for what you're doing right now during this quarantine time. It still gives Mother something to look forward to. And you all personally and your program just mean a lot. Thank you, thank you.
Well, we couldn't do this without all of you and your humbling, beautiful words. We truly appreciate, but you do know that you all do a lot more than what you just said, especially you volunteers. You go above and beyond in so many ways, and we're so grateful for you and for Jerry for leading the Aloha Day Club. And it's our deep honor to continue to serve and see you all and be connected in the only way we can right now. So we are so grateful to all of you. And